Hi viewers, welcome to another how-to video from websitehosting.co.za. Today we are going to be talking about how to set up new email addresses, delete old email addresses, and reset passwords. So starting off, each time we set up a website hosting package for you, you will get a document that looks like this. This includes all of the details for your console control panel, as well as all of your emails. So first off, it's your domain that's listed at the top over here. Then there's just some important information on how to set up email addresses, your control panel logins. So when you go into control panel, it's this link over here. This is your username or whatever your domain is, and then your password will be over here. If you do need any assistance, you can click over here for some tech support. Then going down, these will be your WordPress login details. And then lastly, these will be your email details. All right, so let's start off by logging into your secure console. You will then have access to all of your email addresses there. Okay, so once you click on the link, this is the window that you're going to get to. It's going to prompt for your login name, your username, as well as your password. So simply copy and paste the details that I've sent you, and then click login. Once you're on your control panel, you will see that there are some details over here on your left-hand side. In order to update or manage your emails, you'll go all the way down to the bottom and you'll click on emails. First of all, you're going to click on manage accounts. It'll bring up a list of all of the email addresses that you already have set up. So first off, let's look at updating your email passwords. So I'm going to go into my email address over here. You'll see it says where's, and there's a button over here that says edit. So click edit. You will then get to this window. So over here, you can update your password. Over here, it'll ask you to update your password. So you just put a new password in over here. Make sure it's at least 14 characters. It does include numbers as well, lowercase and uppercase, as well as symbols. So you'll put it in once and then you'll verify it over there. It'll tell you if it's a strong password. From here, you can also add forwarders. So these are the forwarders that are linked directly to this domain, which is backup.websitehosting.co. You can, however, add a forwarder to, let's say, your Gmail account. You can type that in over here. Once you're done, simply click Save. Please make sure that you save all of these details on a document for safekeeping. Encrypt the document if you would like to, just so that if anybody gets onto your computer, they don't have access to any of that. Okay, moving on. Let's set up a new email account. So again, on the Mail tab, you're going to click Manage Accounts. Then again, you will get to this window. You're going to click over here where it says New Mailbox. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you an example of the form email address that is usually set up on your website if we've created the website for you. So basically, it will be form. That's the email address that I'm setting up. Then I'm going to add a password. All right. Then you'll see all of your email details over here. You can always copy and paste this. Please note that this password that you add over here will never be shown again. So make sure that you save it so you know what it is. Then simply click Add. There we go. As simple as that. Then when you go back into Manage Your Accounts, like I said, it's going to bring up a list of all of your different email accounts. If we have created a website for you and you see this email address over here called Form, don't ever update that password without contacting us first, or if you know how to work WordPress. That form email address is linked to the actual form on your website, and there's usually a forwarder that goes either to your info email address or whatever email address you want the forms to go to. If you update that email password, it then needs to be updated on the back end of the website as well. All right, let's talk about blacklisting and whitelisting as well as spam filters for your actual email accounts. We're going to start off with your spam filters. That's over here on the left-hand side under Manage Accounts. So over here, you can enable or disable any of your spam filters, or you can edit the actual level of the spam filters. As a default, everything is set to 5. Your aggressive levels are sitting at 1 and your least aggressive levels are sitting at 10. So first of all, if you are struggling with anything going to spam, you can click disable. If you do that, just be very careful with any emails that come through, especially when it comes to phishing or opening any attachments that you do not trust. So let's click on edit of the spam filter. So over here, you will get the levels that you can adjust it to. As I mentioned, number 1 is aggressive and number 10 is lenient. So what I'm going to do just to show you, I'm going to make it lenient. I'm going to set it to 10 and then I'm going to click save. There we go. Easy as that. Then let's move on to blacklisting or whitelisting email addresses. That's the third one on the left-hand side of here. To explain what blacklisting and whitelisting is. If you are receiving emails from a specific person, let's say you've got accounts coming through, but their emails aren't actually coming through onto your actual device, and you think that they've probably been stuck in spam. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on whitelist over here. It'll bring up this window over here. So I've already added a few over here just to show you. So any emails that come from, for example, websitehosting.co.za, no matter who it is, say it may be info, it may be accounts or anything like that, it's automatically going to whitelist it. You can also add in a domain over here. Well, you have to add in a domain over there. So for example, if you just want to whitelist one specific email address, you'll do the address at the domain.co.za. Or if it's everything from the domain, you just put the @ symbol and then the domain afterwards. Then you click add. All right, moving on to blacklisting now. So let's go back over here to blacklist and whitelist. Similar sort of thing. Click on blacklist over here. So these will be for emails that you are receiving from people you don't want to receive emails from or unsolicited emails. You can do the exact same thing. You can block just the individual email address, or you can block the entire domain. Warning with this though. For instance, if you're blocking a Gmail account, a Yahoo account, an iCloud account, anything that is a generic free email account, I would not suggest blocking the entire domain because that means any Gmail account or email that comes through will be blocked. Rather block that individual address over here, then click add. Thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to like and share this video. Have a great day.